Flight Risk is directed by Mel Gibson and it stars Mark Wahlberg, Michelle Dockery. I'm not really familiar with her. This is my first introduction to her as an actress, and Topher Grace, which I was completely surprised because I only saw one trailer for this movie, like the very first like teaser trailer, whatever you want to call it, and it did not have Topher Grace in it. If there's a new trailer for this movie I that has Topher Grace in it, I might have just blinked and not. He might have been unrecognizable. But anyway, the plot follows a pilot, played by Mark Wahlberg, who is transporting an air marshal, played by Michelle, and a fugitive, Topher Grace. I didn't know that fugitive was Topher Grace. Like I thought it was some random guy. Like his, it's been a decade. It's been no. It's been 2 decades. For me, it's been 2 decades since but now I kind of hear it. After watching this movie, I can hear Topher Grace's voice. But yeah, it's been for me. It's been like 2 decades. I don't think I've ever seen Topher Grace in a movie in a really long time. I don't remember what wasn't he. Wait, let me actually look it up. Topher Grace. Everyone knows Topher Grace as he played Venom, Eddie Brock in that Spider-Man 3. Um, he was also in. Am I missing anything? Predators. Yes. He was in Predators and he was recently in the Hugh Grant movie Heretic, right? Hugh Grant, yes. I'm like I better not get any names messed up. Um but yeah, a fugitive played by Topher Grace, who transports him across the Alaskan wilderness, where the identities and intentions of those on board come into question. Now, when it comes to Mel Gibson and his work, um, Mel Gibson directed a movie that I just recently put out, The Man Without a Face, which was his directorial debut. I thought he did overall, I thought he did a really good, it was a really good, impressive, solid start to his, directing career. But everyone knows him as the man who directed Braveheart, the man who directed The Passion of the Christ, Apocalypto, and of course, Hacksaw Ridge with Topher Grace. Excuse me, Topher Grace. Oh my God, with Andrew Garfield. My mind. This is how my brain works. It keeps thinking about Topher Grace. But anyway, yeah, this movie came out last weekend. Now, apologies for that. I was not. I don't know what happened last weekend. Like last weekend, I saw this movie last weekend, and for some reason, I had plenty of time. I just didn't feel motivated. I didn't feel motivated to sit down and hit the record button and make a YouTube video. And plus, last week I just spent so much. I have 2 jobs. I officially starting this year. I have 2 jobs, and like it's so hard. It's a bit difficult, to be honest with you, to go back and forth between jobs and college and reviewing movies, making YouTube videos. It's a lot to juggle. I hope you can understand that, and I'm like, it's taken a lot of me, of my time, my patience, and my life. But there's some good outcome from all that. But anyway, enough of my personal social lives. All right. So Mel Gibson, like, congratulations, Mel Gibson, because this is the first movie that you have directed that I really did not like. I remember when the trailer for this movie came out. I remember saying to myself, what the fuck? Like, what is this? It was so random, you know? It was so random. I was caught off guard, and the trailer did not impress me. It was so fast, so sudden, and I was like, what was that? That's the best way to describe both the trailer and this film itself. What the hell did I just watch? Because this movie was stupid. This movie was stupid. It was dumb. It just dives straight into the straight into, you know, unpleasant, you know, grounds. I mean, I just can't, like, Mark Wahlberg with the crazy, you know, his like hair wig situation was so hilarious. I remember, like, I didn't laugh out loud when I watched the trailer for this movie. I didn't laugh out loud, but I was like, dude, he looks funny. He looks goofy. Mark Wahlberg with his wig, semi-bald cut. I don't know. I mean, Mark Wahlberg certainly tried his best. His performance was probably the only thing good. But the rest of it was diminished. It was terrible, dumb, and stupid. It was just, I could not follow it. This is the first Mel Gibson movie that I just straight up did not like. I have yet to see Passion of the Christ and Apocalypto. Like, I heard Passion of the Christ had a lot of polarized reviews, kind of like Megalopolis. But but like a sequel for that movie is already being planned, and which means that, I can tell you, I haven't seen the movie, but I can tell you that movie is better than this movie. Apocalypto is better than this movie. Just not a good, yeah. Not a good movie, not a great film. Pretty bad, terrible. Don't see this movie, guys. Go watch Presents. Well, I mean, this movie came out the same week Presents came out, directed by Steven Soderbergh. Go watch Presents instead. It's still playing in theaters. It's been a week. Oh, well, yeah, it's been a week, but yeah, just go watch that movie instead. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much, everyone, for taking time to listen to my review, my thoughts. Please like and subscribe. Definitely subscribe, because that would help me out a lot. Like, seriously, like, it helps me keep making more YouTube videos, which is something I enjoy, and I feel like you guys are enjoying it too. My commentary, my review, like, all that, and I appreciate that. I love that. I love you guys. And I will see you in my next video. Peace.